Let's discuss the next topic, that is mole concept and molar masses. We will discuss mole concept. We know atoms and molecules are a small quantity, and in order to handle them, we have to use a quantity of such larger magnitude which we can observe, which we can know. As we know, 1 dozen is equals to 12 pieces, 12 particles. To the next one, we know 1, we know score to be 20 items. 1 score is equals to 20 items. And gross, 1 gross is equals to 144 items. In the same way, we have 1 mole is equals to 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 items, particles, atoms, molecules, ions, etc. It means if we have 1 mole of any substance, that it contains 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 items, particles, atoms, molecules or ions. In SI system, we know the 7th base unit for the quantity of substance, it is termed as mole. That means in a SI system, the amount of substance have their unit is equal to have their unit is equals to mole, but it is abbreviated as MOL. To the next, we will know what is 1 mole. 1 mole is the amount of substance that is contained in 12 gram of carbon 12. Let us know it. 1 mole is the amount of substance, particles, entity, ions, atoms or molecules that are contained in 12 gram or 0.012 kilogram of carbon 12. It means 1 is the amount of substance, particle, entities, atom, molecules as that are contained in 12 gram carbon 12, or we can say 0.012 kilogram of carbon 12 by the means of mass spectrometry. What we know? 1 mole is equals to the substance amount of particles that are contained in are in 0.012 kilogram of carbon 12. By the means of mass spectrometry, we have determined the mass of one atom. It means if we want to determine the number of particles in 12 gram of carbon 12, then we should divide the mass of one particle into 12 gram of carbon 12. Let us do it. Number of particles contained in 12 gram of carbon 12 is equals to 12 gram of carbon 12 divided by mass of one atom of carbon 12. By the means of mass spectrometry, what we know? We know the mass of one carbon atom is equals to 1.99264 into 10 to the power minus 23 gram. This mass of the atom was determined by the means of mass spectrometry, and this is 12 gram. What we are doing? We know the number of particle in 12 gram of carbon is equals to 1 mole. As we know the mass of one particle, when we divide the total mass by the mass of one particle, then we are able to calculate, able to know the number of particle contained in 1 mole. What we have, when we divide it, what we got? We got 6.0221367 into 10 to the power 23 atoms. It means what we got? 1 mole is equals to 6.0221367 into 10 to the power 23 atoms, ions, particles. It means what we determine? We determine 1 mole is equals to 6.022136 and 10 to the power 23 atoms, ion, particles, molecule, what it may be there. It is also termed as Avogadro number, and it is represented as Na. Na because Avogadro number, it is also termed as what we know, 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 particles is also termed as Na. That is Avogadro number. In the honor of the scientist known as Amedeo Avogadro. What we know? We know as 1 dozen equals to 12 particles, 1 score is equals to 20 particles. To the next one, we have 1 mole is equals to 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 particles. How we obtain it, let us discuss. We know 1 mole is equals to the number or the particles or the ions or the molecules that are contained in 12 gram of carbon 12. And by the means of mass spectrometry, we have determined what we have determined. We have determined the mass of one carbon atom. It means 1 mole, the mass of 1 mole is 12 gram, And if the mass of one atom or the particle is 1.99264 into 10 to the power 20 minus 23, then we can get the number of particles contained in 12 gram of carbon, that is 6.0221367 into 10 to the power 23 atom. Such much amount of atom is termed as 1 mole, and this 1 mole is also represented as Na. It is also termed as Avogadro number in the honor of Amedeo Avogadro. This is all about the mole concept. What is molar mass? Molar mass. Molar mass means the mass of 1 mole of substance in gram is termed as molar mass. It means the mass of 1 mole of substance in gram is termed as molar mass. For example, let us discuss what is the molar mass of water, what is the molar mass of sodium chloride. You know, the molar mass of water is 18 gram. Molar mass of sodium chloride, NaCl, is equals to is what? 58.5. Clear? What it means? It means when we take 18 gram of water, that means when we take 18 gram of water, then it contains what? It contains 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 molecules of water. Or we can say, when we take 18 gram of water, then it contains 1 mole water molecule. What it means? Molar mass of water is 18 gram. It means when we take what? 18 gram of water, then it contain what? Then it contain 1 mole molecules of water. Or we can say it contain 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 molecules of water. Let us discuss the percentage composition. This will be clear to you when we take one example. But we know percentage composition of an element in a compound is represented by the mass of that particular element divided by the molar mass of the compound multiplied by 100. It means the percentage composition of an element in a compound is equals to the mass of a particular element in that compound divided by molar mass of compound into 100. If we want to determine, let us take an example. If we want to determine the molar mass of hydrogen and oxygen in water, if we want to determine the percentage composition of hydrogen and oxygen in water, how we will get? Let us say it. What we have the question? What is the percentage composition of hydrogen and oxygen in water? In order to calculate it, what we know? Percentage composition of hydrogen in water. It is equals to, we know, the mass of hydrogen in water. Water, we know, it is H2O. And the mass of hydrogen is 2 grams. Then we will write 2 grams. What is the molar mass of hydrogen? Molar mass of hydrogen is equals to 2 plus 16 equals to 18 gram. Divided by 18 gram multiplied by 100. Then what we got? We got 2 1 ja, 2 9 ja, 18. 9, 9 1 ja 9, 9 1 ja 9, 9 1 ja 9. That means it is 11.1%. Clear? So the next, if we want to get the percentage composition of oxygen in water, let us know it. Percentage composition of oxygen in water. We know water contains only one oxygen atom and its mass is equals to 16 gram. What is the molar mass of water? It is 18 gram multiplied by 100. What we got? 2 8 ja 16, 2 9 ja 18. 9 1 ja 1 ja 1. It is equals to 88.8%. Clear? As in this case, water contains only 2 elements. When we add up the percentage composition of these 2 elements, what we got? We got 100%. It means when we add up 11.1% and 88.8%, we got 100%. It means in order to know the percentage composition of a particular element in a compound, what we have to do? Simply we have to divide the mass of a particular element in a compound by its molar mass multiplied by 100. In order to understand the percentage composition more clearly, I will take one more example. That is ethanol. And in ethanol, we will determine what is the percentage composition of carbon, what is the percentage composition of hydrogen, and what is the percentage composition of oxygen. But before that, we should know what is the chemical formula, molecular formula of ethanol. It means ethanol, it is equals to C2H5OH. What is the molecular mass? Molecular mass of ethanol is equals to 12 into 2 plus 1 into 5 plus 1 into 6. 5 1 6 plus 16. What we got? 24 plus 6 plus 16. What we have? We have 6 6 12, 12 and 4, 6 6 12 and 4. What we have? 24, 16 and 6. 6 1 2 1 3 1 4. It is equals to 46 grams. In order to determine the percentage composition of carbon, let us see. Percentage composition of carbon, it is equals to, what is the mass of carbon? That is 12 divided by 46 into 100. Percentage composition of what? Hydrogen is equals to what we have? 516. 6 by molecular mass of the compound 46 into to the next percentage composition of oxygen is equals to oxygen 1 masses is 16 gram by 46 into 100. When we simplify it, what we got? When we will simplify this equation, what we got? The percentage composition of carbon is 52.14%. The next one, percentage composition of hydrogen is 13.13%. And the percentage composition of oxygen is 34.73%. When we add up all, what we got? We got 100%. Clear? Let us discuss the next topic, that is empirical formula and molecular formula. What is that one? Empirical formula. Empirical formula simply shows the simplest whole number ratio of the different atoms present in a molecule. Empirical formula, it shows the simplest whole number ratio of different atoms present in a molecule. Whereas when we discuss about the molecular formula, the molecular formula shows the exact number of different atoms in a molecule. It will be more clear to you by taking an example. For example, if you know what is the molecular formula, molecular formula of glucose, it is equal to C6H12O6. It means it shows the exact number of different